So I love gaming. I don't think that comes as a surprise to this channel. I have made so many videos talking about so many games, and there's been a lot of stinkers this year. We've had Gollum, probably one of the worst games, or well, I thought it was until Kong or Rise of Kong, whatever the fuck the name of that game was. That game is trash too. And you know what? Might be a hot take here. It could be. I don't know, but I don't care. I think that Modern Warfare 3 is, kind of becoming a runner-up for worst game of the year. Maybe not multiplayer. I played the multiplayer beta and I enjoyed it. But I do think that genuinely the campaign sucks dick. I would personally have more fun playing Rise of Kong or Gollum than even trying to waste my time making Modern Warfare 3's campaign fun. Modern Warfare 3's campaign, in a nutshell, for those who do not know, it is supposed to be the follow-up sequel to Modern Warfare 2, and it's just awful. Pretty much the way they set up this campaign is they leave it up to your imagination to fill in the blanks. They're like, all right, here's a canvas, here's all this stuff that you can try out, but you know what? We're not going to fill up any of it. We're just going to give you an open map, and guess what? The fun comes from your imagination. It's like you're a fucking kid all over again, and you're like, imagination, like the SpongeBob meme. You're sitting there, you have to try and imagine your own fun while you're playing, and you're like, all right, cool. I'm going to sit there and do this. I'm going to do some little stealth modes, and I'm going to do all this and that and that. But in reality, you don't really have anything to even work with for your creativity because it's so fucking bare bones and lackluster, especially when you compare it to the original Modern Warfare release back in 2019. That is how sad this shit is. It fucking hurts to see them release this dog shit, especially considering that while Modern Warfare 2 wasn't perfect, it was at least decent enough as it is. Now, I'm a diehard Call of Duty fanboy, and when I say that, I mean for the OGs, we're talking about Black Ops, World at War, the original Call of Duty 4, the original Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. I love those games. Those are great. So for me, playing these games, trying them out, they're okay. But then Modern Warfare 3 is just kind of like a slap in the face, especially when you consider the fact that that dog shit costs $70 fucking dollars. It is literally a scam. I don't care what anybody says. All the copium that people keep huffing, say, oh, it could be worse, bro. It's not that bad. It's $70. Get Activision's dick out your mouth. Stop dick riding them so hard. It is literally a bad game. Now, granted, this is just a small select few of people. Some of them are like, well, you know what? This is my one game that I buy every year. At least multiplayer is fun. Does anybody really even play a campaign? Who gives a shit? Dog, what type of excuse is that? And the reason I find that excuse so wild is because if it wasn't a big deal, people didn't care about the campaigns. Like, are people am I just getting old? Has time just flew by that fast? Do people not remember how big of an impact that the campaigns used to be for Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 was kind of, it had its time, but Black Ops, the original, World at War, the campaigns were a big deal at one point in time, and to an extent they still are. That's the reason why people are so disappointed and upset. If nobody cared about it, people would just be like, oh, well, whatever. Hey, it's like an add-on. It's a bonus. People don't sit there and look at these games as trash because the zombies mode isn't that great and it's not amazing, because it's just an add-on. But campaign, people view it, like myself, view it as an integral part of the Call of Duty franchise. And so when you don't have it, people are like, what the fuck? And then when you do have it, but then it's lazy as fuck, then people are like, yo, why are you doing this? It's so bad that even IGN gave it a really shitty score. And that's surprising considering the fact that they never have the balls to really do that. Normally they'll be like, oh, well, it's like a 7, the campaign might not be too great, but multiplayer is pretty cool. No, they said, hey, we're taking the gloves off, and they gave that shit a terrible rating.
Modern Warfare 3's campaign commits the biggest sin possible for a globe-trotting action thriller. It's boring. What had the promise to be an intriguingly spun web of mystery instead ends up being a dusty cobweb you'd find at the back of your shed, clinging on to 15-year-old garden toys you once had fun with. It's a pale imitation of the past, made up of underbaked story moments that clash with attempts to introduce new open combat missions designed to encourage player freedom that instead fall flat on their face. Yes, the gunplay is still great, and the graphics and sound design are top tier, but I couldn't help but feel I was playing a shinier, less subtle version of something I've played too many times before. If this is the quality we've come to expect from Call of Duty campaigns, maybe it's for the best if a year or two is taken to reset and raise this low bar back to the heights of old.
So for those that weren't keeping up with the development of the game, this Modern Warfare 3 was originally supposed to be an expansion for Modern Warfare 2. When Modern Warfare 2 originally came out, it was known that this was going to be a 2-year game, not a 1-year game. So a lot of people are like, oh shit, all right, this is going to be cool. I'm going to be able to keep the game. The game's going to have people for 2 years. It's going to have this new DLC at the 1 year later. It's going to sit there and get a bunch of people in. That's what this was supposed to be. And then you see it right here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 developed in just pretty much a year and some change. Not a lot of development time at all, because again, it was supposed to be, as you can see right here, it says Modern Warfare 3 initially started out as an expansion to last year's Modern Warfare 2. And this was something that was always rumored, but it eventually was pretty much confirmed later on. But this is something that everybody has known for a long time, and they were like, yo, this shit's gonna suck. And guess what? Fast forward to present day, it's garbage to add on to the shitty launch. You already had situations like this. Maps removed because of fucking terrible spawn points. If that doesn't scream that your game, first of all, isn't ready and that is trash, then I don't know what does. The fact that people will still spend money on this, I've seen so many people just go straight up to forums and comment section and be like, I lost my money. How did this happen? I thought I was getting a quality game. Why are they doing this to me? I need my refund. Dog, at this point, if you don't know how to do your research or even understand how this shit works, you kind of deserve to lose your money, all right? Like, I hate to say that, I really do. You know, if it was some indie developer or someone that you're just taking a chance on, someone brand new to the game, and the game just happened to not live up to your expectations, that's understandable, that's cool. But this is Activision, this is Blizzard, this is Call of Duty, a yearly franchise, a franchise that has no problem fucking the players in the ass over and over and over. And the thing people are surprised about is that they got showed a shitty campaign that's literally only like 2 to 3 hours long, and that is not even really a campaign. It's just Warzone and DMZ put together, and you just running around that whole bullshit the entire time. Come on, dog, at least do your research, do some, like, come on. Like, I can't fathom that. It's so baffling to me to just see this cycle happen every fucking year. I don't know, man. Anyways, I know I'm really late to talking about this topic. I'm really late to talking about a lot of future topics coming on this channel. It's just, it is what it is, bro. I still want to talk about it. I don't give a shit that I'm late to the party on it. I still want to vent my thoughts and talk about this because this is just absolutely disgusting. This is a shame. Honestly, Modern Warfare 3's campaign is worse than Rise of Kong as far as I'm concerned. It's even worse than Gollum, because at least, while they might be shitty games as well too, at least it's a finished campaign that, again, might be dog shit, but hey, it's better than what Modern Warfare 3 shit out its asshole. Especially with the shitty ending that it had. I'm not going to spoil it if you do care about this stuff, especially to add on top of the fact that now they sprinkle all this bullshit all throughout Warzone seasons, so you don't even get the full campaign. They make you have to play Warzone and follow the seasons along to know how the story progresses. I think that's absolute dog shit. It should never even be a thing. Warzone should have its own shit, and then a campaign should have its own shit, and they should never mingle together. But what do I know? Anyways, you made this far into the video, consider giving a like, subscribe to the channel. Let me comment below what you think. Have a great day. Yeah.